you know, when it comes to anybody on this side fighting a Bud Crawford, man, I just think it's, you know, Crawford just needs to get away from Bob. Like I said, Bob doesn't even give him credit.
We about to start in a second.
That he does. So, you know, when it comes to anybody on this side fighting a Bud Crawford, man, I just think it's, you know, Crawford just needs to get away from Bob. Like I said, Bob doesn't even give him credit that he deserves. His own promoter doesn't even respect him. He needs to get away from that man, be his own man if that's what he needs to be.
I'm back for another
I think he'll be able to negotiate better fights from there.
What's up? I got the shooters in here. Y'all better not act up. Listen, if you missed my last chat, you might want to refresh yourself. Who is this? RITC, rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Oh. Yeah, we got some. We got to make sure we don't got no rats in the chat. Ooh, Sura's in here. Daquandre, Nuke Juice, King Corleone, Kenya B, Spo. I see y'all. Yeah, I just feel like doing another live. I just been cleaning up and stuff. Listen, we working on the man cave tomorrow. Somebody gonna help me. I need help with this one part. Like lifting. We in construction. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Isaiah Felix with the mouse trap. Listen, y'all gotta smash the like button. Let's go. Let's run them numbers up. I told you all year I'm running that bag up. We running them numbers up. A1 digs, you dig. Let's go, Ego Valley. I'm still waiting. He said 100. I'm still waiting for old media to outwork me. When is this gonna happen, bro? Like I'm really like, I told you I don't have any challenges in boxing. Like I'm really waiting for old media to step it up. They keep crying, Wilder's, ooh, Wilder won't talk to me, bro. Where's old media? Like I'm waiting to be outworked. When is that gonna happen? Can y'all please let me know? Please let me know. I can't wait. Somebody, they got a food taqueria. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm on that mineral water. We got that mineral water. Y'all see that? We sipping that mineral water. I'll get started in a minute. Sometimes you gotta hit that rock eyebrow. Do you smell what the rock is? King Corleone, cheers. Ding. Happy Friday. Ding. King, Jihad King. What up, Ego? Keep up the good work. Thank you. Man, we gotta talk about Bud Crawford, bro. Listen. How come I keep coming up with these things, right? These talking points in boxing. And my real ones, my A ones, like steak sauce, right? They come through and they understand, they feel it. And they're like patient, you know, even if they don't feel it, they kind of wait to see what happens, right? The haters come in every time and they tell you, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, Kid Corleone. My bad, Kid Corleone's a fool. I feel you though, bro. He was doing too much. Listen, RITC. We had a rat in the chat. Y'all gonna pay for these rats. Listen, y'all gonna pay for this housekeeping so we keep everything, you know, in working order. Y'all gonna pay for these extra extermination costs. Notice my channel get the most rats for no reason. Like we just be chilling. They be like, oh yeah, Wilder. And I'm not even talking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. RITC. Every time y'all spot a rat, put RITC or the rat emoji or the cheese emoji, or my man Isaiah Felix, he found out we got a mousetrap emoji. You just type in mousetrap in the iOS and it'll pull up. We gonna exterminate these rats out the chat. RITC, rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. I just created it. So if you see anyone bite or, you know, have some kind of spin-off like everybody tries to do, bro, do you guys understand this stuff that I come up with in boxing? This is not community stuff. Like Ego Weight Watchers, I create this for my channel and people just like arbitrarily like bite and with no shame and stuff. It's weird. People like like my good ideas is everybody's good ideas, I guess. I want to do my thumbnail like this. People do their thumbnails like this. It's crazy, bro. But let's go. Terrence Crawford. You guys seen the title. People say I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been telling you for years at this point. This moment was inevitably gonna happen for Crawford. He doesn't have anybody aligned with his side to effing fight. It don't listen. See, listen, and some of you are guilty of this, especially the like. Listen, we support all fighters from all walks of life, you know, and I definitely talk and speak on social issues as they pertain and underdogs and stuff like that, because there is a time and a place where, in my opinion, certain fighters, oftentimes like a black fighter, doesn't get the fair treatment from old medium. But then there's also times where, like, in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson's performance, it was lacking. It left more to be desired. You see what I'm saying? He dominated, yes, but his last two performances were kind of eerily similar. You know, that to me, that's not just old media hating, because even I found that fight was like slower pace. I was more kind of into the Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards fight. I'm a boxing dude before any UFC MMA stuff, right? Or Terrence Crawford. Here's another thing. Like when it comes to some fans want to like uplift Crawford without recognizing the situation he's in and why he's in the situation. And they're like trying to just be about the culture, like, oh, for the culture. No, bro. Terrence Crawford is like live by the sword, die by the sword. At some point, it's not just Crawford, but anybody. At some point, we have to kind of look at the situation as it pertains and see who's moving like this and who's doing what and who is the causation of this. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all smash the like button. We got a little dry on the likes. Listen, I'm out here banging out this content. If y'all like it, you need to let the YouTube algorithm know. Likes or loot. Those are your two options. Fee or free. Doesn't matter. But you will pay. Everybody got to pay. So, like I said, with the Crawford stuff, I like Crawford as a fighter. I think he's one of the guys, like him and David Benavidez both got that mean streak. I love that for fighters. I think he's highly skilled. He's probably the best or one of the best ambidextrous, can switch, you know, from this to that style, orthodox to southpaw. There's a lot of upside to Crawford. However, the only downside is his decision making and the stuff outside the ring. I think he's a good dad. You know, I don't know his like life like that, but you know, I think he's a good dad. I think he's a good human. I think he's highly competitive. I like his style. I like how he's ambidextrous. I like his skill set. You know what I mean? He stays in shape. So there's a lot of upside, but we have to talk about the other side. And the other side is, in my opinion, Terrence Crawford is stubbornly clinging to whatever he wants to cling on to the point where he's out here in these streets and not getting the opportunities that we know he wants. And that could be from, we know boxing is a business. That could be your downfall, bro. That could be your downfall. Listen, I tell you all the time, let's say if I didn't make sure my videos sound good, do we sound good on a it's your boy, on a scale of 0 to 10, how do I sound on the mic right now? This thing on? Are you not entertained? How do I sound on the mic on a scale of 0 to 10? Let me know how we sound on a scale of 0 to 10. All right, we got some 10s. We got an 8. What more can I say? Okay, so people hear me loud and clearly. Rats aren't near me. Wiretap, nigga, get blood in they earpiece. I'm from New Orleans, nowhere near Greek. All right, so we smooth. People can hear me. You know why? That's because I put years into my craft to try to make sure my audio, my video, my stuff is together. I'm not a spring chicken on YouTube. I've been doing this when a lot of y'all didn't even have YouTube channels. Like, listen, I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? So my point is this. The reason my audio sounds good is because for years, I tried to research, do all the necessary steps, and played around and put EQ on it or this or that, seen what worked with my voice to try to have the best end result for you guys, like the cool volume. If you guys told me that my audio was horrible and it was making your ears bleed like Tyson Fury gloves, you know what I mean? Making y'all ears bleed, then at some point I would have to respond to this criticism, whether I liked it or not, and try to address it. If not, if it is really hurting you to listen to me, it's too loud or too low and you can't hear me, that's going to be a turnoff for boxing fans. So me, I know my role and I know my job. Y'all can't, if I make a mistake, y'all can't wait to tell me. Trust me. Because the few mistakes that I have made on the channel, they'll be like, no, that's not true. Like, they can't wait. So the point I'm making is this. Terrence Crawford is like a million people are telling him this and that, and you stubbornly want to do whatever you want to do. Touche. Enjoy. But that would be like me, the content creator on this YouTube wonderful platform, not listening to all the advice that the fans are. Not everyone is against you, bruh. The money keep coming. Oh my God. Why the money keep coming in? Listen, that goes straight to the Bank of America. We got a $10 from my dude, Obed Sanchez. Oh yeah. Shout out to Obed Sanchez. Appreciate you. He sent to Zelle. Listen, for the haters, I'll see you in hell. My man Obed Sanchez, he just sent to Zelle. So whatever your profession is, you kind of have to listen to the advice of the people who support you. And you have to be able to discern and decide what is advice that is like advice to have you jammed up, or, you know, somebody just hating versus somebody who's giving you advice because they care. I mean, people could do whatever they want, but if you just have a bunch of yes men, that one more week is killing me. You know what I mean? If you just hear all the people talking and then you're just like, nah, I'm gonna do this. Like, what I believe happened, this is just my opinion. I believe Terrence Crawford thought see, Top Rank, this is what they do. Top Rank has they've been in the business the longest, you know what I mean? Like, out of all the major promoters, like, they've been in the business since like 60s, 70s. Top Rank, they get in good with a lot of the writers and stuff. So you notice all Top Rank fighters be on that pound for pound top 10 list. No effort, no problem. No effort, no problem. If that's not the truth, then let me know. If that is the truth, can I get an amen? Top Rank fighters have no problem getting on mainstream old media pound for pound top 10. Like, no matter if they do very little, if they have few fight, if that is true, can I get an amen? So I can keep going. If you disagree, tell me what you disagree with. If what I said was the truth, can I get an amen? Shout out to Cursor. Why my week, mate? Shout out to T Bonafide. Amen. Shout out to Kenya B. Shout out to my bad Obed Sanchez. Appreciate you on the Zelle. Shout out to Pete. What's up? Isaiah Felix, Surah, Wabena, What's up? A1 Diggs. Bud should just hold out till his contract is out. He might. I don't know. He might. Shout out to my man A1. Daniel Mason. Favorite muscle Lamont is a muscle Lamont. New media hustle hardest to find. Terrence Crawford had bad business acumen. Definitely, or he said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Ricky, I know Ricky agrees with that. That's what I'm saying. It's like it gets to a point where it doesn't even matter how good you are if you can't show it. Let me say it again for the slow people in the back. It doesn't matter how good you are if you cannot show it. For example, I could have the best, or you guys, because I've already succeeded on YouTube. You guys could have the best YouTube channel in the world. But if no one watches the video, it doesn't matter how good your video is. No one's watching it. You're not getting paid. You have very little audience retention. That's the fact. That's the cold, hard fact of the matter. That's the cold, hard fact of the matter. The illest video, but if no one's watching it, then how? It's like the saying, if you chop down a tree in the forest, does anyone hear it? It's the same thing. If you put the dopest rap cipher battle video up there and no one watched it, then how dope is it? You know what I'm saying? It's dope in your mind, but no one hasn't branched out. So it's like, this is not even about Crawford's skill. You could be skilled and nobody know you. That's like saying in the rap industry now, you could be the dopest lyricist. Man, spiritual, lyrical, miracle, hit you with serial killer, serial hero, imperial. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be lyrical. That don't mean you outselling. Hey, like that don't mean you outsell it. So it's like we got to understand what we talking about. What if Bud actually resigns with Top Rank? I actually think it's a possibility. I mean, it's up to him. He can do whatever he wants. It's just good luck. Merry Christmas. Good luck. Listen, I don't tell people, like, I give you my opinion. I ain't gonna, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. I can't tell a grown man what to do. I can't tell y'all who to be with. If Kenya B, she want to be with, Orlando. What's that dude? Orlando, what's his name? Orlando Brown. You know what I mean? I can't stop who y'all date and stuff. So I can only give you my opinion on the moves you make or the potential moves you may make. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't kin to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't like my A1 for day one family friend. You know what I mean? Because some people won't even be receptive of your advice anyway. I'm just telling you what I think because this is my job. That's what I do. You know what I mean? He can sign to MTK, he can sign to Eddie Hearn. We all know what those moves don't equate to the fights you need to fight. So good luck. Enjoy. Merry Christmas. Enjoy MTK. They have no welterweights that you need to be fighting. Shout out to Young Gun. What's up? But the other thing is, if he does resign too, the other bad look will be, especially amongst the black community, you're a black fighter, dark skin, and Crawford's darker than me. He's a black fighter, African American fighter from Omaha, and the way Bob Arum has seemingly thrown you under the bus, I feel like a lot of people feel bad or mad for Crawford. So again, he can do whatever he wants, but people looked at that and they're like, man, how you let that man talk to you like that? I said it, and then you later heard people like Errol Spence say it, right? I don't know. I don't care who you is, bro. You don't need to talk to me like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, why do I want to split the pie with you if you're trying to like assassinate my character, bro? Assassin's Creed and shit. You're trying to demean me and like lessen my product and like, what type of ish is this when Terrence Crawford tell you he the A side over Errol, but we know it's cap because your own promoter saying he lost money every time you fought in the last several fights. How are you the A side? Explain. Listen, you could be the biggest Bud fan. You could be from Omaha. If you're not listening to what I'm saying and you don't agree, it's because you choose not to agree because you're not looking at it objectively and you got emotions in it or whatever. What I'm saying is not reinventing the wheel. You cannot be the A side if your own promoter says I got the analytics and I'm losing money every time. Like, okay, I do YouTube videos. What if there was a Glass Joe? There's a fighter named Glass Joe. Every time I make a video about Glass Joe, it gets very few likes. And I'm telling you, I looked at my YouTube analytics. Every time I talk about Glass Joe, I make no money. Then I mean, what can you say? That well, I'm gonna say Glass Joe is the cash cow? Like, bro, it is what it is. You can't. There's no way your promoter, somebody who would have that information. It's not like some, what's the name, Charlie Z or something, just saying something. And he don't have. Your own promoter is saying this, and we know from like just common sense. We knew that the fights that they chose to put on pay-per-view for Bud weren't getting the same response as Pacquiao Spence, Wilder Fury 3. There were over 100,000 people watching a boxing press conference between Wilder and Fury. And boxing is a niche sport, you know what I mean? So those are good numbers. Over 100,000 people, everybody that was there, everybody that talked about Wilder Fury and what happened, you get numbers, you know what I'm saying? It was working out for you. So, Bud can do whatever he wants, but I feel like people were offended for him, and people, like, he's saying he wants Errol Spence. The thing is this, Errol Spence is getting here's my thing. Has Errol Spence done the heavy lifting? Yes or no? I'll do a hot seat. I'm ready. I'm ready for any one of y'all. I ain't playing. Has Errol Spence done heavier lifting than Bud Crawford at welterweight? Yes or no? If you play games, you in the hot seat automatically. I'm only after real serious people. So anybody who's playing games, they'll get blocked because you're not going to mess up this. Is Errol Spence the guy that's been doing the heavier lifting as a welterweight? So everyone's saying yes. Okay, Snake Gritch, how has Errol Spence not done the heavy lifting? You have 10 seconds because I know you cap. My shooter just capped you. Whatever, get him out of here. Yeah. Bro, look, I told you, they wait for this the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. He said, my bad. Yeah, it's your bad. Rat in the chat. Get him out of here, bro. They just talking just to be talking. See, the funny and great thing about my channel, I don't have to lie to make a point. That's amazing. That's a wonderful position that I can be in, where I don't have to lie to influence anybody. I can really give you my honest opinion and then turn the mic off. And I feel justified, sleep well at night, because I know I'm not lying to you guys and I'm really giving you my opinion. Yeah, King Corleone wants to see some smoke. We have to give him an opportunity to try to, I guess, respond. Yeah, don't clap him immediately. That's a good point, King Corleone. Bro, Errol has fought the better names at welterweight. Bro, listen. Let's play a deeper game. Hold on. Since we can't put, hypothetically put Errol Spence in a different divisions he wasn't in, right? So we'll do it like this. If y'all ready to play the game, can I get a hell yeah? I promise I'm gonna destroy y'all. Let's play it like this. So Errol Spence, he wasn't at 35 and he wasn't at 40. So I got a game to play. If y'all want to play the game, I'm Jigsaw. Go. Yeah, let's go. You dealing with Jigsaw now. Has Crawford ever had better names than Errol? Let's say Errol Spence beats Pacquiao, because I'm picking him to beat him. I think he's the favorite. After Errol Spence fights Pacquiao, should he beat him, has Crawford in any division had better names than in any one division than Errol Spence's one division? Answer that question. Since I can't put Errol Spence at 35, his body type, he wasn't at 35. He wasn't at 40. So we can look at singular divisions. Has Terrence Crawford in any singular division had a better resume than Errol Spence in his one division, 147? Hell nah. Nah, nope, no. Hell nah, no way, no hell. So what are we talking about? So people are saying because he was undisputed, that automatically trumps Errol Spence because he's only been in one division. But that don't make sense, because at the end of the day, we have to go through who you fought to become undisputed. Now, this is not a knock on Crawford. He can't control who was at the division at the time. However, let's take it a step further. Did Terrence Crawford have to fight tougher people to become undisputed, or Josh Taylor? Put Crawford or Taylor. Who had a better resume in their undisputed division at 140? Now I'm about to cook y'all up. Who fought the tougher names to be undisputed? Josh Taylor or Terrence Crawford? Okay, Taylor. This sounded like Home Improvement. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Absolutely. The given time where Josh Taylor went for undisputed, he fought the better names. You could say, oh, it was luck of the draw, whatever. Taylor fought the better names. Regis Prograis and Jose Ramirez is better than an Indongo. And they both fought Victor Postal. And that's Crawford's best, probably one of his best names on his resume. That's probably one of his best names on his resume. So for whatever reason, the career of Josh Taylor, he's been able to get the better name. World Boxing Super Series, and then he came to Top Rank, and then they got him the big fights on that they could make, which was Jose Ramirez, who knocked out Hooker before Virgil Ortiz. So Josh Taylor, if we're being honest, he had a tougher road to undisputed. He fought Ivan Baranchuk, Postal, Ryan Martin, Regis in the finals, Regis Prograis, and then he just recently fought Jose Ramirez, and he took care of a mandatory in there and got a first round knockout. That's what it is. Now, this doesn't mean if Terrence Crawford fought Josh Taylor, I'm picking Josh Taylor. It don't mean that, because I would still favor Crawford. But I'm saying based on who they fought, who had a tougher road is Taylor. It's just that simple. I would pick Crawford to beat him at 47 because I haven't really seen Taylor at 47. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about who had the tougher road. And like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's like saying Canelo had a tougher road than Oscar De La Hoya. It's not true. Oscar fought everybody. He fought Shane Mosley twice. Not an old Shane Mosley like Canelo. He fought Gotti, Hector Camacho, fucking Shane Mosley, Tito, Pacquiao, Mayweather, Julio Cesar. Oscar got a better resume, and they're more in prime. Ike Cortez, Pernell Whitaker. I mean, it's just what it is. He said it was the easiest route to undisputed ever. It might be though, to be honest, because Usyk, he had to beat Murat Gassiev in the World Boxing Super Series. Jermaine Taylor had to beat B-Hop twice. Lennox Lewis had to beat Klitschko. I mean, Hopkins, he had to beat tough names, Kelly Pavlik or whoever. That's what I'm saying. So those are the fights that he got. Like I said, he can't control the luck of the draw. But with that being said, now that you have 47, people need to see you fight the names that will ring bells. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. And if you can't get the names and your team can't get it, I mean, it is what it is. Bro, the bottom line is this. Terrence Crawford, his best wins are probably guys that he fought several years ago. If you asked like real boxing fans, the best name on Crawford's resume, it'll probably be Gamboa or Postal, both of which had one. Gamboa happened in 2014. 2014. The Postal fight was 16 or 2017, something right around there. And it's 2021. You see what I'm saying? Like, Amir Khan was coming off a horrible performance with Samuel Vargas. He almost got stopped. Errol Spence stopped Vargas. Conor Benn stopped Vargas. Virgil Ortiz stopped Vargas. Danny Garcia stopped Vargas. The welterweight that had the most trouble after the Canelo knockout was Amir Khan. This is getting too easy, because you notice when people get mad at what you say, they all automatically defer to, you don't know ish about boxing. You can't say that to me, because I'm telling you who these people fought right before they fought Crawford. So you can't say, oh, you don't know anything about boxing. I'm telling you, I watched these fights. Ray Robinson really beat Josh Kelly. I really believe he beat him. And I believe he beat Mean Machine. He's just one of them guys that plays spoiler. Mean Machine's last fight before he fought, he had like a year layoff. His last fight was the Ray Robinson fight, and he really lost it. If you watch that fight from start to finish, Mean Machine should have lost that fight. And then his very next fight, he fighting Crawford. Meanwhile, Ray Robinson said he beat Crawford in the amateurs. I don't know if it's true, but that's what he said. And then Top Rank never made that fight. So it's like, bro, if Crawford doesn't get none of the big fights, it becomes hard to defend. Your team, like when you're at 140, there was nobody there, or they couldn't think outside the box or whatever. When you're at 35, there was no one really there. They couldn't think outside the box, whatever. Listen, how is it that PBC is getting all these guys for Errol, even thinking outside the box, right? When Errol Spence, he was a champion. Mikey called him out. They made something that could work, that was still a fight where he would get credit. A smaller guy who fought at 40 and had a win and was a champion, moving up, and Mikey Garcia, a respected guy. So it's different. That's different. Mikey's different than like Ndongo. So it's like Top Rank and the ESPN, HBO, they never really put money in the Terrence Crawford jukebox and supplied him with the fights. Bro, Teofimo has a win right now with so few fights that arguably, from perception wise, probably trumps the last couple years for Bud. Because when Bud fought Jeff Horn, we all know that Pacquiao really beat him for real. You see what I'm saying? So Teofimo can say the great white hope, I dethroned him, which was Vasyl Lomachenko. And everybody's impression of who Lomachenko was, the public perception, not mine, because I know what I'm talking about, but whatever. He's a good fighter. He's a 2-time gold medalist. But everybody, y'all was all sold that Lomachenko was going to beat Teofimo. So that win has aged nicely. The Comey fight, he might fight Ryan Garcia next. So that ages nicely, right? He was a champion too. Nakatani, he might give Lomachenko some work. That win will help Teofimo age well. So if you look at Teofimo's last 3 fights, despite some of the other stuff he's done, his last 3 fights are quality. They're solid. Top Rank is giving him, at least gave him fights where he can look good. The Jeff Horn fight win doesn't look good. Block Jason William. Get him out of here. Rat in the chat. Everybody, we are full alert. We got a rat in the chat. RITC. Rat in the chat. Until my shooters get rid of them, we got to put RITC. Rat in the chat. Hey, shout out okay, we got him. We got the rat. We set the trap. Get him out of here. Block. They trying to knock me off my pivot, whatever. Jeff Horn, really, he didn't beat Pacquiao, man. Come on. He really, I told you that right after the fight, before I even knew Crawford was fighting him. So you can't say, oh, you're hating on Crawford. I told you that. The video's still up. I said, hell nah, he didn't win that fight. So the Jeff Horn win didn't age well, because Jeff Horn since then hasn't looked like much of anything. He been beaten, stopped. Tim Tszyu stopped him. Michael Zarafa, he losing and stuff. Like, bro, that didn't age well. At all. Like Mikey Garcia for Errol, he came back and beat Jesse Vargas, who was coming from 151 or 154 or something, right? So Mikey's still a good fighter. We don't even know who's going to fight next, but he's still a good fighter. Bro, Jeff Horn was never before and after. He didn't have a resume before, really lost to Pacquiao, and then after, he looked horrible. Sorry, ego. Jeff Horn, rough Pacquiao, little ass. No, I didn't think he won that fight, bro. There were moments he had where Pac didn't look great, but he almost got knocked out in the 9th round. You almost could have stopped the fight right then and there. bro, they're not putting no type of real energy behind Crawford. I don't know if it's because his contract is about to be up, so they just don't care. I don't know what Crawford's gonna do. We'll have to wait and see, but not looking so good. And it's like at a point where it's like, what can Crawford do? So he really think he's the A side over Errol, bro? Okay, put it this way. Have you noticed this? Crawford has not, since Errol Spence and Pacquiao, which has been known for probably a month now, nobody has an interview with Terrence Crawford, and he was just at Shakur's fight. Nobody has. Have you noticed that? There's never been a tweet that I'm aware of. If you guys know of something, please share. Since that fight was announced probably a month ago, I have never seen Crawford tweet, Zoom, do a phone interview, do an interview on any platform. He was at Shakur Stevenson's fight with the African. Nobody has any words with him saying, hey, what do you think about that? We haven't heard nothing from him. He's like dipped in, he's like tucked off. And to me, I don't think he probably has, he's like Wilder. He probably don't have nothing to say, because what are you going to say, bro? Like, the two guys you and your team said you wanted to fight are fighting each other. Listen, if I'm lying, let me know. Has anyone heard any level of response from Terrence Crawford as to what he feels since he wanted either Pacquiao or Errol Spence, and now they're fighting each other? Has anyone heard anything? A tweet, an Instagram post, an IG live TV, anything? It's been quiet as hell. I have not heard one response. When Errol Spence says something, I forgot what he said, but Terrence Crawford was like, oh, oh, they trying to blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, da. Errol Spence said something like 70-30, and then Terrence Crawford went and there was hella tweets. It was like a tweet rant. You see what I'm saying? Errol Spence was on DAZN, and he was like, see, it wasn't me. Oh, haha, these guys are funny. 50-50. Like, and there's all these like subliminal type of responses. Since Pacquiao and Errol Spence was announced, I haven't heard one response from Crawford. Just like, man, even guys like Tim Bradley and Bob Arum have been asked that question. Renee, what's up? When they hate, donate. Don't let these haters come in and ruin the vibes. I promise you. So more comments from y'all, more likes from y'all, more loot from y'all. Block these dudes. Yo, listen, anytime y'all let these dudes come and ruin our vibe, then I gotta cut it short. He said, at this point, Spence deserves 75-25. That's what I'm saying. It's like making a wedding cake. You can't just be sleep in the other room and Errol Spence and Danny Garcia and Sean Porter and Keith Thurman and Pacquiao, they building the cake. They in the kitchen cooking, and then you come out like, oh, what's for dinner? And then you set the table or put some plates and napkins on the table, take the salt and pepper out the cabinet and put it on the table, and you say you cooked. That's not how it works, bro. So why would, even if, my thing is this, I do think Errol Spence wants to fight Crawford, but his team told you I was there. I remember Tank took my camera and we was all in the hallway, and he started filming Errol Spence and Broner. I was at the Barclays at the fight, right? And the thing is this, Errol Spence told you he had like a kind of a semi-tight navy blue shirt on, and he got on the podium after one of these fights. I forgot what fight we was at, but it was at the Barclays. I remember that. I was in New York, and he got on the podium and he said, hey, yeah, man down, I'll take care of my side of the street. And then, the Crawford fight could happen, but I'm gonna clean up my side. And he told you that from jump, what he was trying to do. So I think he's just fulfilling that. And it's smart, because no matter how much old media complains, as a business, that's what you should be doing. If you have viable options where you don't have to deal with nobody else's ego, you don't, no pun intended, you don't have to deal with no other network and then people trying to get this and Top Rank and this and Tyson Fury melted gloves. You don't have to deal with none of that. Listen, PBC did a fight with Adonis Stevenson and his mandatory Vostok, Adonis ended up in a coma. Is that the truth? Listen to what I'm saying. When PBC did a fight with Top Rank, Adonis, from the aftermath, ended up in a coma in that fight. Is that accurate? If that's accurate, can I get an amen? That's what happened. When Wilder fought Tyson Fury, not the first fight where Fury got knocked out, but only the second where Top Rank was involved, and it was a joint with Top Rank and Fox, there's this Glovegate thing that came about. A1 Diggs. Aram has a squirrel promo skills. These are things that happen. These are things that have happened involving Top Rank. Now, you could say whatever you want. You can infer what you want from it. That's factually what happened. Adonis fought the Top Rank fighter, his mandatory Vostok, and he ends up in a coma. After Tyson Fury, only the fight where he went to ESPN and Top Rank, there's all this Glovegate controversy. Cotto Margarito, there's hand wrapping controversy. Cotto versus Mosley, another Top Rank fight. Glove wrapping issues and crazy shit with the plaster of Paris. The Billy Collins Resto situation. Same thing. Man, face get mangled and stuff like that. So those are things where if you keep things in-house, you don't even have to worry about that unless somebody is an inside job. You see what I'm saying? Everything I just said was truthful. Take what you want from that, but it's all truthful. It's just like, it's not just Top Rank. Eddie Hearn and Dillian White, when they fought a Top Rank fighter, some weird stuff happened. So you're on the point I'm making is you're on enemy territory. A Top Rank guy, Oscar Rivas, went over there to the UK and fought Dillian White, and he failed a drug test for an actual PED, Dianabol, and they had some secret hearing and meeting, and nobody knew until after the fact. They said Dillian White's team switched the gloves out and won't. These are things that have happened. So you don't take a away game if you got the power to have a home game. You get it? Ain't no team, if you have if you have the choice, you the Lakers, and you have the choice to to play at the Staples Center, you better play at the Staples Center. You don't take the away game unless you need to. You know, who knows? When Top Rank sent Oscar Rivas, who knows? He failed a drug test. That's what they telling you is he took something over the counter. That's what they saying. We don't know. He failed a drug test in the past. We don't know. You see what I'm saying? If you the Lakers, you take them Staples home games if you have that option. It only makes sense. That's what Errol Spence is doing. He's the Lakers franchise. So we playing at the Staples Center. He doesn't have to go play and then involve. Y'all got me making up words. Involve Top Rank. And then on top of that, you could say some bullshit about, it's for boxing. Now everybody's a saint in the perfect world and stuff. But what I'm saying is this: when people's rationale on the business side ain't even adding up, you really don't do that. Like, if Errol Spence was like, 60-40, man down, 70-30, man down, Crawford said, hell nah. So, okay, that ends it right there, because he's not being reasonable. Because what have you done, you know what I mean, at welterweight to the point where you think you're going to get 50-50 or the lion's share of the money? Errol Spence has 2 belts, and he's about to fight Pacquiao for a 3rd belt. What are we talking about? You can get mad. You can seethe from your teeth. What I am saying makes a lot of sense. RITC. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Hey, rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. RITC. Y'all start putting y'all rat emojis. Y'all start putting the cheese. Y'all start putting the mouse traps. And y'all got to be quicker than that. You see it. You spot him. My shooter shot him. You spot him, I got him. Let's go. Once again, Why would you even deal with that? He said Bud is jealous of Arrow's success. When they hate, donate. Cash App on the screen. $ Boxingego. Zelle. directedbyego @gmail.com. Pete Davenport, I'm new to the channel and I enjoy your show. I had a passing in my family. Very sorry to hear that. Still wanted to show some support. Be back here soon. I'm locked in. Keep up the good work. Man, stay strong. And you know what I'm saying? We got you if you need anything. Shout out to Pete. Sorry to hear the unfortunate news. Condolences. Yo, everybody put some prayer hands for the new person to the channel, Pete. He's dealing with some bereavement. Put your prayer hands up. Let's go. Put y'all angels and y'all prayer hands up. Let's go. Let's show him some love. Let's show him some love. You know, 2020, 2021 been rough. We gotta help each other stay strong. Let's get it. Shout out to Adrian. Let's get it. Yeah, the prayer hands. The Eagles Army got you. We good. We got you. If you need something, let us know. If you need advice or whatever. Got a lot of people. But yeah, bro. Why, like, listen, why would you negotiate with somebody who's not being realistic? Like, okay, here's an example. You can say I'm big-headed, I don't care. I do have a big head, like literally. But I'm Boxingego. I have 200,000 plus people. I've been doing this for years. I inspired a lot of people to do the YouTube boxing angle and all that, right? If your channel has 500 subscribers, I don't have to bargain with you. I don't have to haggle with you. And you're like, oh, I want to debate you. Shut the fuck up. I'm not doing none of that. Unless it's worth $1 million or something that adds to my life. There's an old acronym for the military. It's called WIFM. What's in it for me? If it ain't nothing in it for me, then I'm out. I got 200,000. My life is great. You know, I'm just trying to win, grow my brand, the empire, take care of my family, and keep it pushing and build the sport of boxing. If someone has 500 subs, what does me debating them do for me? Shout out to Pete. Listen, just simple business. Simple business. What does that do for me? You got 500 subs. So I got more subs than you already. So I debate you and you say your little thing. I say what does it do for me? My time is money, I tell you. What is debating you? Because we disagree? What do I get out of it? What's in it for me? What is in it for me? Like, y'all can't answer the question, yo. What's in it for me with them? What is in it for me? What do I get from that? What are we doing? Like, I feel like some of my favorite rappers, some of the stuff they used to talk about before I started doing this YouTube, like you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, okay. But then now that I actually became a boss, you understand it more. You understand it more. Like Cassidy, when people were trying to battle him, he like, I got platinum songs with R. Kelly and girl, you wanna come to my hotel? What am I gonna battle some hood rat or somebody? Either what did I get? What's in it for me? Like he said, I might get one of my young boys to bite your head off and all that, but what do I get from it? You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z said, I understand these bars that these rappers was putting in their older works. Cause I'm in that. I'm Jay-Z now of boxing. It's your boy. Bro, Jay-Z told you. He said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. He said, if you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. You see what I'm saying? You understand what this stuff means. If you shoot me, you are famous. You became famous. You John Wilkes Booth. You John Wilkes Booth. You just killed Lincoln in a theater. You Lee Harvey Oswald. You just killed, allegedly, even, you know, different people feel there was more to it, but whatever. Lee Harvey Oswald, you just plugged off JFK. If you shoot me, you famous. I shoot you, I'm brainless. I got all this stuff going for me. I shoot you, I'm brainless. That don't make no sense. He said, I'm about $1. What the f is 50 cent? Facts. But 50 came through kind of crazy after that. After he said that still. 50 was like one of the only people that lasted like a Jay-Z slaughter and it didn't hurt him too crazy. Because 50 came through eating after that when he got that Dre and Eminem. Hey, yo, Dre, you got me feeling real bulletproof in this motherfucker. Because the rims on my motherfucking hat is bulletproof, nigga. But Doc say if I get hit, I might get a fucking concussion. Better that than a hole in the head, right, nigga? Hey, we got some money. I got money. Hey, I said clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into the pit. Now I get at you. My knife hit your skin. Hey, shout out to Z Johnson. He sent $2, man. It says not showing in the chat. I appreciate you. Let's go. Appreciate you. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Bro, if you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. Shout out to Hove. What's in it for me? Now flip it. Next talk shit, I just flip it on you. Sorry, Lance, I'm just trying to advance my quotes. I ain't making you the butt of my jokes. Nope. Let's flip it on Buzz situation. You haven't done the same things. Your promoter said you're losing money for him. He could have bought a baller ass house, pimp my house, or whatever he said. Errol Spence is eating big fish, man. Hey, stop that cat, bro. It's different. You could be the greatest fighter ever, but the business side is not adding up. So if you're not playing nicely, then they're just gonna move on and roll on and move without you. You gotta take 10%. Bud gotta take like 10%. Errol 90. Nah, that's OD, but you guys get what I'm saying. Bud gotta. How is he gonna get the lion's share? That's what I want to know. How you gonna get the lion's share, bro? You have less belts. You have less numbers. You have less people in attendance, by and large. You have less attractive fights. You have less personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hyping it up and all that. Less jewelry. Bro, he has less everything. How you gonna... The only thing boxing fans can do to try to refute me is just say, oh, this is supposed to be the best versus the best. Bro, life don't work best versus... Bro, kiss the best versus the best. If you, some of y'all motherfuckers hate me. Y'all think I ain't the best, but I'm eating. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Bro, fuck your best versus the best. Kiss the best of my best ass, bro. Kiss the best of my best ass cheek. What is y'all talking about? Some people out there think Boxingego is the worst channel ever. But we eating. I do my numbers. I do my thing in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter what you talking about or your mama or whoever's hating on me. I do my thing and I'm out. And I leave and life is good and I put out the content. People come back. It don't matter. So it's like people doing all this, like when old media getting kicked around like a fucking hacky sack, this is what they do. This is how they wave the white flag. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be the best first the best. Bro, fuck that. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. You can say all that best versus best. That's never been how boxing has operated, bro. And like it's like Nas said, who's the best? Nas pocket big, ain't no best. Best is subjective. Some people think Sean Porter's better than Terrence Crawford because he has a better resume. That's subjective. Some people think Gervonta's the best. Some people think T.O. gets Gervonta. Best is subjective. Best is subjective. So you got to live in a real world. Like that's like Amazon got all this money and I want to get a little piece of the money. Out to Jeff Bezos. So Amazon, they got all this money. If they wanted, they're like, oh, we got a boxing show. We want you to host it. Ego. I got to come realistic. I got to get my worth, but I got to come realistic. I got to be realistic. You see what I'm saying? If I'm like, yeah, give me $600 billion, they going to be like, what TV station you work for? Did you work for HBO? Why would we give you $600 billion? You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if I feel I'm the best and I'm like, oh, I'm the best. At some point, you got to be realistic with the business. Now, I'm not saying go out in business transactions and get robbed, but you look at it. Amazon, they're a power player, a power broker. They can easily have the money and the studio and the infrastructure to, if I don't have realistic terms, say, all right, we getting Jim Lampley or something. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever. We gonna get Kevin Hart. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be realistic with the business. I'm stalking his ex-wife in the DMs. Hey, miss. Oh, she got bread. Half. Oh my God. She got half a zillion dollars? Yeah, I'm on my Eddie Murphy Raw. Half. Yeah. Where's Miss Bezos? She probably, hey, I'll compliment the fuck out of her. Hey, Miss Bezos, I'm trying to get me some of them pesos, bro. You looking good, girl. You been working out, bro. Where is she at? What's her name? What's her first name? I'll support the fuck. I'll compliment the hell out of her. You been hitting the waves? What you been doing? P90X, she looking fine, Miss Bezos. I do like Friday. Hi, Miss Bezos. I need that money, bro. I need me a little cougar. I'm from the Bay, bro. Pimping and pandering. You dig. And I'm speaking English. I ain't speaking Mandarin. Let's get it. I'm trying to see what Miss Bezos. She said she was from the back. I ain't never had that. I'm trying to see what Bezos. What? She not even a Bezos anymore. What? She already married again. Man, she was cheating. Hell nah. How she, bro, they broke up last week. How the fuck? She on OnlyFans. Hell nah. He said she married again. How the fuck? Bro, she was cheating it. Listen, hey, I hate to break it to you. If you break up with a girl, you've been with her for a long time, and you break up with a girl, and then she with a dude 2 days later, she was cheating, bro. Listen, I hate to break it to you. You know, they say I keep it a little too real. If your girl, you had a long, not know like you was dating, you had a long committed relationship, like a marriage or live-in, and then 2 days later, she with Richard and them, Rodney and them, she was cheating. Hey, Miss Bezos, you foul, bro. She was cheating. He said she married again. She married a teacher. Yeah, that wasn't the only thing he was teaching her. Yeah, he was teaching her. Yeah, motherfucker. You ain't feel the dents in the bed that come from all that, bro. Yeah, he was just a teacher, all right. Motherfucker hooked on phonics. He was smoking a little chronic, teaching her hooked on phonics. What y'all talking about? How the hell is she married? Is she just divorced or whatever? Like, nah, bro. Did she even get the money yet? Bro, I'll bounce the check. Nah, hell nah. She picking him up in a new Tesla and Ferrari and shit. Nah. I need a prenup. Y'all tripping. She married a science teacher. Who? Bill Nye? Like, who the fuck? Bro, she was cheating. Listen, I know women. She was cheating. She's a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, liar. Bro, listen to me. Who remembers that song? She's a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. Bro, she was cheating. Fuck all that. Somebody said it was love at first sight. Man, hell nah. She dating Cupid. Cupid. He make $55,000 a year. Oh my, that bro. He the new Drew Down, bro. He the pimp of the year, the Maca. Give it up, or give it to me. Oh Mac, bro. He the pimp of the year. What the fuck? That is the ultimate level up. He went from 55,000 to 55 billion, bro. This is the new Drew Down. Give it up, or give it to me. A Mac drink. And I'ma get sick with it. Bro, he the pimp of the year. Bro, I'm from the Bay. You already know we don't play. Hell nah. He made 55,000 last year. Now he making 55 billion because he married. Nah, hell nah. The new Drew Down of pimpology, bro. P-I-M-P-ology, but logically. Bro, he got rollers in his hair right now. He went from the 55. Give it up, or give it to me. A Mac, and I'ma get sick with it. Bro, he said, and I'ma hit some. I'ma give a dick with it, bro. He came up. Hell nah. Y'all tripping. He the pimp of the year. He the Mac in this. Miggity Mac. Cause I'm the miggity. Bro, he the miggity Mac out this. Give it up, or give it to me. No. Fuck that. 55,000. Bro, I was trying to get there before him. He got me. I was hoping she would see one of these YouTube videos of me being desperate. I thought she had an OnlyFans or something. I'll go to her OnlyFans. Listen. She worth that much. I'll go to her OnlyFans. Wow, ego. She married a teacher from the school her kids go. She cheating. I told you, bro. I know women. She was cheating. First of all, Jeff Bezos, he probably working on some Amazon basics. He's in meetings and shit. Bro, he was in the meetings and shit, and she was in the PTA teacher conferences and shit, getting her back blown out. Hell nah. It's impossible, bro. You can't get remarried that quick without, like, so, okay, so she don't know the dude from Adam, and she just said, oh, fuck it. Let me just, I just want to get married, and we ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it. Bro, it's too coincidental. It's her kids go to school, bro. She fucking Rodney Johnson or whatever his name is. She was cheating. There's no, you can't convince me. Get her, me and her, let's go on Barbara Walters, Oprah, just like Oprah did with Prince Charles and all this shit. And we'll both do lie detector. I firmly believe she was cheating. Let's see if she'll do a lie detector test with the boy ego. Yeah, we gonna make national news on Oprah. Yeah, let's call Harpo. Where Harpo at? She's a liar, a cheater, deceit. They're like, you are not the father. There's no way, bro. You are not happily married, and now you just happily married that quick. Bro, he was teaching your kids and teaching you. Yeah, girl, I don't give a fuck, bro. Oh, that shit. Yeah. Keep it going. Bro, he was teaching some other stuff. Y'all liars, bro. Y'all be lying to me. Hey, what the hell? Hey, is the stream messing up? No, he said she married already. Like, it's not like she dating, bro. She took Jeff Bezos on Change Your Heart. He's like, I want to stay together. She said, Change Your Heart. Bro, that's a cold-blooded show. Who used to watch Change Your Heart? Nah, I can't go on that show, bro. The Game went on there. I can't go on there, bro. You ain't gonna do me like that on TV so everyone see. I'm like, yeah. She got that fire, so you know I'm gonna stay together. And she be like, Change Your Heart. Oh, this bitch. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I can't. I hate losing. So I don't want to lose on national TV. Nah, bro. I'm like, man, she cooked real good and she got that voodoo. So, you know, I'm just gonna stay right here. I want to stay together. And she like, Change Your Heart next. Oh, hell no. This bitch. You're always fucking it up. Yeah. Somebody said Hell Date. Nah, stop. Please stop. Nah, them dating shows back in the day used to be disrespectful. Remember MTV had Next? Bro, some of them bitches didn't even let the man get off the bus. Next! Like, oh, hell nah. You gonna let me get off the bus, goddammit. Bro, that MTV, that was too disrespectful. She just, like, you take you take one step downward and she look next. Oh hell no, that's the ultimate disrespect, bro. MTV need to bring that back. That show, that Next shit was too. He like, hi, my name's Ethan and I'm gonna show this girl what I'm all about. Next. Hey, hell no. Bro, I'll lunge at her, I promise you. I'll jump on the bit like, oh, nah, you ain't finna do me on national TV like that, bro. I promise on the set. Listen, I put that on the set. I'll jump on her like a lichen. Nah, you ain't finna violate me, that bro. They need to put that show on Netflix. I want to watch some reruns. Nah, I'ma jump on her. I'ma pounce on the bitch like Teen Wolf. Remember when he was playing basketball? I'll jump on her like, remember he biting the beer can? Beer squirt. What? You ain't finna next me like that. They would say with so much anger and conviction, next! And the guy just looked stupid, turn around, go back on yeah, you be back on the bus like Rosa Parks and shit. Hell no, bro. Put that, everybody move to the back of the bus. We the type of, bro, you gotta walk back on the bus like Rosa Parks. The fuck? No. You ain't gonna next me in front of my whole family. You tell your family you gonna be on MTV and shit and get nexted. Hell no, I can't take that type of rejection. Nah, you ain't, I promise you, I'll jump on you or something. Fuck it. Nah, jump on you like Cosby. The fuck? Who like the bitch said I gotta go back on the bus? Hold on, let me stop. It's about to get crazy. Hold on. Ego Cosby, I had to put a sweater on and jump on you. Listen, I ain't saying nothing else. I'm just saying I would jump off the bus. That's all I'm saying. I would like, bitch, please. I would like to take you on a date, but the bitch said next, you see, so we gotta go back on the bus. Bro, you ain't gonna put me back on the freedom bus. The fuck? Nah, hell no. This bitch. Bitch, please. The pudding. Bro, I'll be in the pit with Bill. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You cannot say next with the pudding. You see? Let me stop because I see cancel culture. They was mad because J. Cole said Cosby. Let me just stop. Listen, cancel culture, please don't. I am not saying I would harm a woman. I would never do that. I just like doing the Bill Cosby. You cannot say next when I'm on MTV. I spy you, bitch. I was in the movie Ghost Dad, you see. Zach is like, Nah, King Corleone doing too much. He said if I got nexted, I'll spit that loogie. Bro, them loogies, that's classic. Kenya, stop. Kenya say y'all crazy. Nah, you ain't just gonna be next to me when I told my family I was gonna be on TV. Like, you gotta let me take you to Subway or something. Get a little bite to eat, you know what I mean? You ain't just go, next! Hell no. Y'all, old media would love to see that. See me get nexted, sent back on the boat. Yeah, look at him. You go, girl. Good job, Rebecca. Bro, old media would love to see me get nexted on national TV because they can't stop the channel growth and they can't stop the money keep coming in. So they want to see me get nexted on MTV. This bitch won't let me off the bus. Me Lord. Let's stop. Ego, you see Lala file for divorce. She waited for his career to be done. Nah, that's not true. Nah, I seen some chick was saying she was like messing with him and got pregnant or something. I think there's more to that story. He got some Usher confessions. Every time I was in LA, I was with my ex. Was out doing my dirt. Thinking about you getting hurt. Cheating on Lala. Like, damn, not giving a damn. Who sees me? Bro. Nah, I think there was more. I think there was more to that. Bro, these dudes are so desperate for attention. Rat in the chat. RITC. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Everybody type it. RITC. They already got him out of here, but I still want to type it. Rat in the chat. I just want y'all to know how these drills go. Isaiah with these mouse traps. Y'all tripping. Everybody type RITC. Hold on, let me type it. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Hey. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. That's all y'all gotta do. And I'm just trying to get y'all hype for it. Y'all see how many rats in the chats I'm putting. Rat in the chat. Hey. So that's all you gotta do. That's like the bat signal when Gotham is in trouble and Commissioner Gordon, he beamed that bat signal up. So Batman's like, okay. I got work to do. That's us. That's how me and my shooters know we got work. Got work to do. Isaiah's he's crazy, bro. Let's do the Boxingego watch party tomorrow for a Jamal fight. Man, I think I'm gonna buy a new Mac. I gotta get a new Mac computer. I'm gonna do a laptop so we could be doing some stuff from the lab. I gotta get that new M1. Listen, shout out to everybody for subscribing. I'm just gonna keep growing the channel. I'm gonna get the new M1. I got the mini, the iMac. Okay, we gotta get the new M1. So appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. We gonna do some more upgrades. Listen, every time old media hate, I'm gonna just keep upgrading the channel until it's unstoppable. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be doing watch parties on a rocket ship. So we will do the Jamal Charlo fight. I'm gonna continue working. Shout out to everybody. That's my next semi-big purchase. I got a MacBook Pro, but I want to get the MacBook Pro with the M1 because I got the mini with the M1, and the M1 is no joke. Let's go. About to convert to these M1s. Put that M1 in your chest. Listen, I got that Simi, that Mac Mini. Put that M1 in your chest. Let's get it. Listen, I said Eddie Murphy coming to America. I got that Simi. I put that Mac Mini M1 in your chest, bro. Oh, media's press. Shout out to Cinnamon Savage. Let's go. He said he got him a new iMac. Let's go. Oh, you got the new one, like the M1? Man, I need that M1 iMac. But I want to get the laptop, I think, first. Because I just bought that stupid iMac, but it was with the Intel. I should have waited. But I got tired of waiting. I didn't know when it was going to drop. Paulie got slapped with baby powder. Yeah, he definitely got slapped. Yeah, man. Yeah, keep rocking with me. We got a lot of stuff on the channel. Halfway through the year, let's get it. Wilder on Fred's show said Paulie should have got the whole bucket of powder dumped on him, not just a pump. Wow. I didn't know he said that. That's hilarious though. Bro, listen. I played this earlier, but some people may not have been on that chat. So we gonna recap real quick. No, I gotta convert to them M1s. The M1s is crazy. Listen, I got one thing M1. About to switch out. Listen, we gonna build the chat. Listen, I told you, I'm like, we high tech with it. Bro, I got an M1, all of it. So I gotta upgrade the MacBook Pro. And then I gotta M1 that out. We just gonna go little by little. Listen, this is Tyson Fury.
In Joshua, to be honest. I'm here to fight Deontay Wilder. I couldn't give a if Joshua done whatever he does. If he gets knocked out in his next fight, none of my interest. I can only be accountable for my own self. And I've got one dangerous man in front of me, so I don't need to focus on anybody else. I'm not interested in anybody else in the division with Deontay Wilder. It's a serious threat.
Well, so much for Paulie, so much for old media. Bro, that was Tyson Fury, and he says, I don't care about Joshua. I don't care what happens. He could get knocked out in his next fight for all I care. I have Wilder in front of me, and he's very dangerous. He's a serious threat. Who heard that? Who heard that? If y'all heard it loud and clear, put 10. If you couldn't hear it, put a 0. Who heard that? Type 10 if you heard that loud and clear. If you really couldn't hear it, put a 0. So Tyson, the gypsy liar Fury, keeps lying. 1 minute he says, I'm not training for Wilder because he's too easy and I kicked his arse. 10 rounds to 2 and he's no match for the Gypsy King and all this other mumbo jumbo. But now he tells what it really is. He says, I can't be bothered with Joshua. I don't care what happens to him because I have Wilder and he's a serious threat. Wow. So, like I've been telling you, and Paulie Malignaggi, all this dude. So, let's get this straight. Paulie says that Wilder has no shot and he's going to get eviscerated, right? John Fury is not saying that. He's not. He said, I'm worried for my son. I'm worried for what will happen. And it could go wrong for him. Carl Frampton ain't saying that. Tyson Fury himself ain't saying that. He said he's a serious threat. So to Paulie, this is what happens when you don't keep it real. Paulie Malignaggi said he's not a threat and Wilder can do nothing. But Fury don't even believe that because he just told you out his own mouth. Old media, same thing. They said Wilder, him not speaking at the press conference. Shout out to Kamal. I'll get to you in 1 second. They said Wilder not speaking out at the press conference was an indication that he was scared, right? They said, oh, I knew he was scared. This is Fury after it. This is Fury after the press conference.
Interested in Joshua, to be honest. I'm here to fight Deontay Wilder. Give a if Joshua done whatever he does. If he gets knocked out in his next fight, none of my interest. I can only be accountable for my own self. And I've got one dangerous man in front of me, so I don't need to focus on anybody else. I'm no interest in anybody else in the division than Deontay Wilder. He's a serious threat.
He said a dangerous man, he's a serious threat. Boom. Once again, old media looking stupid. So he said that after Wilder's silent treatment and all that. So he knows what he's up against. So all that, oh, I'm not going to be training. And Wilder, he sucks. And he's a big dosser. And Wilder had headphones on because he was afraid. Because he knows he's going to get beaten again. And he don't want to face the music. Your boy Fury don't even believe that. Kamal Oz, Shmoney Gang, $5 let go. I feel like Jose Zepada is a troll to get people disappointed when they announce Jose Cito Lopez. The public won't criticize it. Prograde ain't happening. I mean, I don't know why they said that or whatever, but I definitely don't think Regis Prograde is the fight. I mean, Bob Arum's done the same games and stuff like that. He'll have a laundry list or a short list of 4 or 5 names, and the best ones is not the next fight. That simple. If he says like, oh, you know, Pacquiao will fight Zeus and Hercules or Tim Bradley, then it's going to be Tim Bradley 3. That's simple. You guys can say whatever, but that's how they played it. You know what I mean? But back to Fury. Tyson Fury, he just told you Wilder's a dangerous man and a serious threat. But guys like Paulie and old media says Wilder's not a threat. But Frank Warren, Tyson Fury, Carl Frampton, John Fury, they're all telling you what I'm telling you. So how about this? Like I said from the beginning, can we just cancel Paulie Malignaggi commentary if Wilder wins July 24th? Can we just off it? You're getting tried by TikTokers. Your commentary is no longer favorable. It's no longer accurate. Can we just cancel him? That's it. Can we just cancel him? Shout out to King Corleone. He brought up an amazing point. King Corleone says, hold on, where did this comment go? On some real levels, I really wonder how much do you have to lie to yourself in order to be Tyson Fury? Every day it's a lie. But King Corleone, I don't know if he deleted it, but he said something. Hold on. I think he deleted his comment. Corleone, you deleted it? Bro, somebody. Oh, hold on. Ricky Williams, my bad. Ricky said it. Ricky, I seen it, and I knew I seen it, but your names were right next to each other. Ricky Williams said, wait, a man you beat clean that you got figured out is now dangerous? That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's cancel all of old media. Listen, band together. We going to war. Band of brothers. Band of brothers. Let's go. Let's cancel all the old media. Don't give them no spins in the whip. Don't watch the YouTube. Like, bro, we need to do a full extinction level event because people are just saying whatever. and then there's no repercussions for always being wrong and misleading people. Let's just dead that. Can we just, the people who really rock with me, if you kind of loosely watch, I don't care about you. Like, I'm not saying I don't care about you, but I'm just saying if you're not really vested into this, because I'm really trying to take the sport somewhere and I'm trying to grow the sport. So if you just loosely kind of watch me and stuff, then it's not aimed at you. This is for my real ones. Let's just cancel old media, all this negative, toxic energy. Boxing would be a better place. People are making excuses because they lied to you, said Terrence Crawford is getting Pacquiao. Now when Errol, a black fighter with a black advisor, Al Heyman gets him. Now they're trying to make it like it's a bad fight and Pacquiao's too old. But I'm seeing a lot of comments that are picking Pacquiao. So you can't do, you know what I'm saying? It's just nonstop negativity, nonstop toxicity from old media. So all that stuff, let's just be done with it. Let's just cut our losses now. Paulie at one time I thought was an excellent commentator. Now, I don't know, he's just on some different stuff. He's on his own planet. Jim Lampley, he's on his own planet. Let's just cancel all this and cut our losses and get back to the digital mob. Bro, it's a whole different game. It's a whole different era of boxing and boxing talk and things like that. And it's like some people, it's like they trying to, you're such a foul person that you just want to see boxing fail based on your actions. Because notice the same people, they're in the same discussions and stuff, they're responsible for all the toxicity in boxing. The same people saying Joshua Fury is gonna happen. Now they're the same people that are saying Errol Spence is fighting old Pacquiao. It's just like all negativity, bro. All negativity. When you hopefully when you come to my channel, you don't have just a bunch of negativity because of me. I'm not I address the negativity. I address what's being said, but you don't have it from me. I'm not starting these weird kind of narratives and, just is their time is up. Old media is dead. I don't tell you, So anyway, I don't believe Paulie, his commentary is no longer viable information. You're saying Wilder has a 0 chance. Like you're so, you want to be down with the shit. You want to go down with the ship so bad. Let's go hit that iceberg. Then that's the energy I'm on. You don't want to do what's right for boxing and you want to go down with the ship, the old media ship, the Titanic, then crash into the iceberg. I'm with that. That's good, because how could you be so proven wrong and you're so like dead set in what you're saying to the point where you're just, you know how sometimes you be arguing with your chick and it's not even that serious, but it turns out into this big argument and you really don't even care, but you just arguing to win. Has that ever happened to you? Like you just arguing to win. It's not even something that you're near and dear and you really feel for, but you just in this argument and you've already like dove in. So you just keep it going. And it's really not even that serious. It's like your girl went to the grocery store and bought some peanut butter and then she bought crunchy. You're like, I don't want no crunchy. You know I like smooth. You know I like smooth PB. You know I like smooth PB. Like, bro, you can eat the crunchy. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not talking about like abortion or the death penalty, capital punishment, religion. It's some fucking peanut butter. And you can eat crunchy, but you prefer smooth. And you just trying to, I don't like crunchy. Like, bro, like you arguing for, like, this is worth breaking up your marriage over some fucking peanut butter. That's old media. It's like they just want to be negative just to continue being negative. And people like Paul, I don't eat the crunchy peanut. I says, Jeff, you stupid bitch. Jeff, smooth. I like smooth. I know I should have did Instacart. You don't get smooth. Like, bro, it's fucking peanut butter, bro. You arguing for days about she feels so disrespectful. She about to break up like Jeff Bezos' wife over some fucking peanut butter. And you're like, I don't eat no crunchy. Like, bro, over peanut butter. And they just, you just can't swallow your pride and be like, hey, babe, I eat the crunchy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's old media. They said what they said about Wilder, so they want to go down with the ship. They can't even be I don't eat crunchy peanut butter. Oh, like this is some peanut butter we're talking about. I said smooth Jif. It's too you stupid bitch. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid bitch. I'll kill you. Like, bro, you go OJ the bitch over some peanut butter. Like, it's crazy, bro. I don't like crunchy. How many times I gotta tell you don't crunchy, don't crunch, with a smooth, with a skipper. Like, you acting like this over some peanut butter, bro. Over a PB&J, you about to catch a case? Like, oh, that's Paulie. Go down with the ship then. He don't even want to call the Wilder fight. Like, he won't even say like iota of Wilder got a chance, bro. But everybody on Fury's team, including Fury, is saying it. Come on, bro. You can no longer be trusted for commentary. I said what I said about Crawford. Oh shit. I said what I said about Crawford. But you notice I didn't say no ignorant shit like Crawford and Errol Spence is not a good fight, or I'm talking about the business stuff. I never said Errol Spence blows him out the water or some crazy shit. Like, I never said that Crawford can't fight. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to lie to make a point. Crawford could fight his ass off. That don't have nothing to do with what I was saying earlier. I wasn't giving you fight prediction. I said I want smooth, not crunchy, you stupid. I want smooth peanut butter. What's up, Boss Red? Notice I don't have to say no crazy lunacy. That's Paulie and all the old media people. You know, boxing really has a black eye because Mayweather and Logan Paul. Shut the fuck up, bro. Boxing, the shit happened, is over. It made over $1 million. Everybody ate that was involved, and life goes on. But old media, they just bring in nothing but not negativity. I feel like Angel Garcia would black out over some PB. Y'all doing too much. I speak the truth. I want Skippy. Talk about Danny. Skippy. Angel would snap over the peanut butter. That's hella funny. That's how Angel would do it. Oh, you American when you get that welfare check. Talk about Skippy. Talk about Jif. Talk about Philly, Danny. Talk about Danny. I hate Cursor, bro. He said Angel Garcia would black out over the peanut butter. Oh, you American with the food stamp, huh? Fuck the Valentino. Talk about Danny. You don't talk about no damn Skippy. Talk about Jiffy. Like, talk about Jif. Talk about Danny. Billy and Danny. I'm done, bro. Y'all got me. Champ of the world. He champ. You think the champ want to eat them crunchy? We only eat Skip Danny. Hey, Cursor, I hate you, bro. The champ don't eat that. We don't have to eat that. Fuck the Valentino. I miss Crazy Angel when he was just like stab on me. Bro, when he said to Zab, he said, Zab, take that motherfucking Janet Jackson head off, nigga. Bro, I almost lost it. He got Zab. I love Zab, but he got Zab, bro. Zab had a black hat with like a silver star. He said, fuck you, Zab, take that motherfucking Janet Jackson hat off, nigga. I was like, wow. Bro, it was clever. He had a Rhythm Nation hat at the press conference. Zab was hot. That actually, low key, that's one of the best boxing beefs that we had in like the 2000s, bro. People slept on that. Zab put up with like Goonies and shit at Daddy's Day. Bro, that was a good build-up. Broner and Paulie, and then Zab and Danny. We got to get boxing back to that, because those were like two classic ones. He said, Zab, take that motherfucking Janet Jackson head off, nigga. I gotta go find that, bro. That was so funny. And Zab got mad at Oscar De La Hoya. Get your hands up. I gotta watch that again. That was classic. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all tripping today. Y'all have gone too far. Smash the like button. I'll be back with some more heaters. See y'all for the Boxingego watch party. Shout out to y'all for rocking with me, supporting the channel. Talk about Danny for the world. I'm out. Peace. Talk about Danny.